Okay, boys and girls, now that you've watched the video on using non-standard items to measure, let's review how to measure. Let's say I want to find the length of this marker. I am going to use a non-standard unit of measurement of using blocks. Now, when you are measuring, you have to make sure that you take your item and you start at the very end where the item begins. You don't want it to overlap to where there's no space. You have to line it up right where it starts, and you keep filling your item back to back. You do not want to include any gaps. You want to make sure they are back to back and lined up straight. So, when I line up my marker, I could see that this is about 5 blocks long. I can say it's about 5 blocks long because it doesn't quite fill up the 6th block. So this is about 5 blocks long. The next thing that's important when you're using non-standard units of measurement is using the exact same item. If I'm using blocks, I can't mix the sizes of blocks I'm using. I can't say, okay, well, let me start with this. Add some more blocks. Yes, they're next to each other, and yes, there are no gaps, but it makes no sense or does nothing if they're not the same sized items. Because now I could say my marker is about 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 blocks long. And that's not true because I didn't. So it's very important that I use the same sized items to measure. Now we're going to practice using and measuring in inches.